Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel, Master Trader 1949X. Today's topic is National Pension System, also known as NPS, but before that, we request you to go through the disclaimer shown on your screen. What is NPS? The National Pension System is like a retirement savings plan created by the Indian government to help people save money for when they're older and not working anymore. The NPS makes sure your savings are invested safely in the stock market and other regulated investments. A government agency called the Pension Fund Regulatory and Development Authority (PFRDA) watches over the NPS to make sure it's fair and secure. All the money you save in the NPS is managed by a trust called the National Pension System Trust (NPST), which is also set up by the government. Anyone who holds Indian citizenship, whether they reside in the country or abroad, and is aged between 18 and 70 years at the time of applying for their NPS enrollment, qualifies to participate in the National Pension System. Individuals have two primary avenues to open an NPS account. Applicants can opt for the offline route by visiting a nearby branch or office of an authorized NPS provider. Alternatively, online registration is done through an authorized NPS provider's official website. Here, applicants fill out the digital registration form, upload necessary documents like PAN card and Aadhaar card, make the initial contribution payment online, and subsequently receive their PRAN, Permanent Retirement Account Number, electronically. Here, we will show how to open NPS account through POP/SP. Go to NSDL website and first download list of POP/SP. Choose your nearest POP from the detail list. POP, that is point of presence, service providers are entities authorized by the PFRDA. One must carry subscriber registration form to POP office. To download the form, visit the website. Now, for NPS, carry the form, KYC documents and 500 rupees and submit it to POP/SP. He will verify the documents and give you a receipt. Please note that 500 is minimum contribution. You can invest according to your capability. You can track your application status through this receipt. After your application is processed, you will get your permanent retirement account number. You will get an alert through SMS or email. PRAN stands for Permanent Retirement Account Number. It is a unique identification number assigned to individuals who enroll in the National Pension System in India. PRAN serves as a permanent and portable account number that remains with the subscriber throughout their life, regardless of any change in employment or location within India. It is used to track contributions, monitor the performance of investments, and facilitate withdrawals or pension disbursements under the NPS scheme. The NPS offers several benefits to individuals planning for retirement. Firstly, it provides a systematic savings mechanism, allowing individuals to contribute regularly towards their retirement corpus during their working years. These contributions are invested in a diversified portfolio of assets, offering the potential for higher returns compared to traditional savings instruments. Additionally, NPS offers tax benefits, with contributions eligible for deduction under Section 80 CCD1 of the Income Tax Act, up to a specified limit. Furthermore, the NPS allows for flexibility in investment choices, enabling subscribers to select their asset allocation based on their risk appetite and investment goals. Another key advantage is the option to receive a regular pension income during retirement, ensuring financial security in old age. Moreover, the NPS offers portability, allowing individuals to transfer their account from one employer to another or between different NPS service providers seamlessly. Overall, the NPS serves as an effective tool for retirement planning, offering tax benefits, investment flexibility, and pension income to ensure a financial. The National Pension System allows individuals to make systematic investments via either of the following two accounts. Where a Tier 1 account is a retirement investment option, a Tier 2 account can be seen as a regular investment account offering more flexibility regarding anytime withdrawals. NPS Tier 1 is open to all Indian citizens aged between 18 and 70 years, while NPS Tier 2 is only available to individuals with an active Tier 1 account. For the Tier 1 account, which is the primary retirement savings account, individuals must make an initial contribution of at least 500 rupees. Additionally, they are required to maintain a minimum annual contribution of 1000 rupees to keep the account active. On the other hand, the Tier 2 account, which functions more like a voluntary savings account, necessitates an initial contribution of 250 rupees. However, there is no minimum annual contribution requirement for the Tier 2 account. In the National Pension System, NPS, both Tier 1 and Tier 2 accounts come with distinct lock-in periods. The NPS Tier 1 account has a lock-in till the age of 60. There is no lock-in period for Tier 2 accounts, allowing more flexibility for deposits and withdrawals. Contribution to NPS Tier 1 accounts are eligible for tax deduction. As per the NPS tax rules, you can claim tax deduction up to 1.5 lakh rupees under Section 80 CCD1 and additional deduction up to 50,000 rupees under Section 80 CCD1B. Also, if your employer contributes, you can claim a deduction of up to 10% of your salary under Section 80 CCD2. Contributions in NPS Tier 2 accounts are not eligible for any tax deduction. In Tier 1 account, you can only withdraw when you turn 60 years old. At maturity, you receive 60% of the total corpus, and the remaining 40% must be utilized to buy an annuity plan, whereas in Tier 2 account, as per NPS withdrawal rules, there are no restrictions on withdrawal. You can withdraw any time when you want to withdraw. First step for investment in NPS is that a NPS subscriber is required to choose the pension fund manager as well as scheme preference while registering in CRA system under NPS. There is a default PFM provision under NPS and SBI Pension Funds Private Limited acts as the default pension fund manager. A list of few PFM are mentioned. NPS offers two asset allocation options, that is, first, Auto Choice. In Auto Choice, asset allocation between equity, government bonds, and corporate bonds is adjusted automatically based on the investor's age. Second is Active Choice. In Active Choice, the asset allocation between the three asset classes can be chosen by the investor. ECGA in NPS are the four primary asset classes in which NPS subscribers can invest their savings. E indicates equities, C is corporate debt, G is government bonds, and A is alternative investment funds. In equities, that is E-class, investing is done in stocks and equity-related instruments of Indian listed companies, offering higher return potential over the long term despite the increased risk. Corporate debt, C, involves investing in money market instruments and bonds issued by corporations, including infrastructure companies, PSUs, public sector units, and PFIs, public financial institutions. These investments generally offer lower risk than equities, providing stable returns. Government securities, G, are investments in bonds issued by the central government, state governments, and money market instruments. They are safer than corporate debt and equities, suitable for conservative investors seeking stable returns. Alternative investment funds, A, include investments in various alternative instruments like commercial mortgage-backed securities, CMBS, real estate investment trusts, REITs, infrastructure investment trusts, InvITs, and others. These investments offer diversification benefits and unique returns compared to traditional asset classes. Under the Auto Choice, the investments are made in a life cycle fund with 3 life cycle funds to choose from. First, Aggressive Life Cycle Fund. As the name suggests, it takes an aggressive approach to invest where maximum equity allocation can go up to 75%. Second is Moderate Life Cycle Fund. It is the default option which caps the equity exposure to a maximum of 50%. Last is Conservative Life Cycle Fund. In this option, maximum equity allocation is capped at 25%. Although National Pension System (NPS) is a long-term investment meant for retirement planning, the scheme allows some flexibility for partial and premature NPS withdrawals under specific circumstances. NPS subscribers can make partial withdrawals from their Tier 1 corpus for critical illness treatment, higher education, or children's marriage, among other circumstances. However, they must be invested in NPS for at least 3 years. Withdrawals are capped at 25% of the contribution, and only 3 withdrawals are allowed during the entire investment tenure, with at least a 5-year gap between each withdrawal. All partial withdrawals are tax-free. Since Tier 2 accounts are voluntary accounts, there are no restrictions on NPS Tier 2 withdrawals. An investor or subscriber can withdraw any amount from Tier 2 accounts for any purpose they like. In this way, they function a little like savings bank accounts. However, while there are no withdrawal rules, it may be worthy to note that a Tier 2 account. With this, we come to an end of our video on NPS. For further current updates, please follow the Government of India website of NPS. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for all updates.